Welcome to this episode where we're going to break down everything you need to know about becoming the best personal assistant you can be. Whether you're just starting out or already have some experience, this guide will walk you through the job, the skills you need, common pitfalls, insider tricks, and how to confidently negotiate your contract. Let's get into it. So first, let's define the role. A personal assistant, or PA, supports an individual, usually a high-level executive, entrepreneur, or someone with a demanding personal and professional life. Your main goal is to make their life easier by handling everything from scheduling and travel to emails, errands, and sometimes personal matters. This isn't a 9-to-5 desk job. It's about being organized, proactive, discreet, and incredibly reliable. Your responsibilities can vary depending on the industry and the person you're working for. But here's a solid list of what a PA might be expected to do: managing calendars and appointments, booking travel, accommodations, and creating detailed itineraries, handling phone calls, emails, and messages, filing expenses, and keeping financial records, organizing meetings, and preparing agendas, running errands. Anything from picking up dry cleaning to purchasing gifts, coordinating with other team members or family members, maintaining confidentiality, and handling sensitive information with care. Now, let's talk about the core skills you need. First, time management is crucial. You're often balancing multiple priorities, and deadlines don't move just because your day got chaotic. You need to be able to plan ahead, but also react quickly to changes. Next, communication. You'll be speaking and writing on behalf of your boss, sometimes interacting with people from all levels, interns to CEOs. You need to sound professional, calm, and clear. Discretion is another big one. You're going to have access to a lot of private information: financial, medical, personal. A good assistant never gossips or overshares. Loyalty and trust are everything. Problem-solving skills can't be overstated. Flights will get canceled. People won't show up. Meetings will get double booked. You need to be someone who doesn't panic, but instead quickly works through options and finds a solution. Tech savviness is also essential. You should be comfortable with tools like Microsoft Office, Google Workspace, Zoom, Slack, Trello, Notion, and others. Often, your boss will expect you to know how to troubleshoot issues or automate tasks to save time. Flexibility is key. This job can require early mornings, late nights, or occasional weekend work. Sometimes your priorities will change multiple times in one day. You need to adapt without getting flustered. Let's now talk about the tricks and best practices that the best personal assistants swear by. Use color-coded calendars and set multiple reminders, one for you and one for your boss. Always have a backup plan for travel, meetings, and deliveries. Keep a rolling to-do list. What's urgent? What's upcoming? What's low priority? Take meeting notes and organize them immediately. Maintain a contact list that includes preferences, favorite restaurants, allergies, frequent flyer numbers, family birthdays. Build relationships with vendors, receptionists, and travel agents. A good network can save you in a crisis. Learn your boss's working style. Do they prefer email or WhatsApp? Do they want one daily update or constant check-ins? Confirm everything. Don't assume. Whether it's a time zone, a meeting location, or someone's name, double check. Now for things to be cautious about. First, don't overpromise. It's tempting to say yes to everything to prove your worth, but it's better to be honest about your capacity. You'll build trust by being reliable, not by overcommitting. Second, never get too casual. Even if you develop a friendly relationship with your boss, remember this is a professional role. Don't let your guard down too much. Third, protect your own boundaries. Being flexible doesn't mean being exploited. If you're working past midnight every day, that's not sustainable. We'll get into how to set expectations shortly. Fourth, keep records. Save receipts, track hours, note conversations, especially when dealing with money or decisions. This protects both you and your employer. Now, let's talk about negotiating. Your contract. Whether you're freelance or full-time, the negotiation phase is where you lay the foundation for a fair and successful relationship. First, know the market rate. Research salaries for PAs in your region and industry. Rates vary based on experience, location, and responsibilities. For example, a PA in New York supporting a CEO will earn differently than a remote PA managing a family schedule. Next, outline your responsibilities. Be specific. Will you be managing travel, handling budgets, working weekends? The more detailed your job description, the fewer surprises later. Clarify hours. Is this strictly 9 to 5, or are you expected to be available after hours? If so, that should be reflected in your compensation. Agree on communication tools. Will you be provided a work phone or laptop? What platforms will you use to communicate? If you're a freelancer, talk about retainer fees, hourly versus flat rates, and billing cycles. Be clear on deadlines for payment, cancellation policies, and late fees. Always ask about vacation, sick leave, and public holidays. If you're expected to work during those times, there should be compensation. Put everything in writing. Don't rely on verbal agreements. A written contract protects both parties and sets the tone for professionalism. One more tip. During your interview, ask scenario-based questions. For example, how do you typically like your calendar managed? Or, what's your preferred way of receiving updates? This shows initiative and helps you assess if this is a good fit. Now, if you're just starting out, here's how to build experience. Offer part-time or virtual PA services to small business owners. Volunteer to help organize events or manage someone's schedule. Create a portfolio showcasing your skills. Include mock itineraries, sample emails, or time management systems. Get testimonials if you've worked with someone informally. Networking is key. Join PA forums, attend virtual meetups, and connect on LinkedIn with other assistants. Opportunities often come through word of mouth. Lastly, keep learning. Take courses in time management, digital tools, conflict resolution, and professional writing. The more you invest in your skill set, the more confident and in demand you'll be. To wrap up, being a personal assistant is a dynamic, fast-paced, and rewarding career. It demands precision, loyalty, and flexibility. But it also offers insight into high-level operations, builds incredible relationships, and opens doors to other roles like project management, operations, or even entrepreneurship. If you bring professionalism, curiosity, and heart to the role, you won't just be a good PA, you'll be indispensable.